Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here, and it's time for This Week in Candy Toys. And one blog post this week, Super Sentai, so you know I'm very happy about that. It is Minipla related, as well as something being revealed that was not talked about for the Udos, which are coming out in July, so we still have to wait for those. But we are looking at Wave 3 of the Miniplas, which is set to come out in August. If you haven't already, I have my review for set 1 of the Mini Plaza live on the channel, and I appreciate all of you have checked it out. It is one of my more, from a time frame standpoint, a lot of, like, one of my most popular Mini Pla reviews. Now, mind you, I've only done Mini Plas now for like 3 years, so, you know, I appreciate that a lot as someone who's getting into Super Sentai from a candy toy standpoint. I've been really enjoying it over the last couple of years, especially now getting into more SMP stuff. But let's not waste any time. Let's jump in because I was wrong. So the silhouette, the last time I talked about when they did the product release review for Wave 1 of the Mini Plas, they showed the silhouettes. I thought it was going to be a black Daizyujin with maybe the Ring Hunter, like, take a sword style, like, Robo. But instead, it's actually the Wolf Deca 50 attachment for the Tega Sword and Black Daizyujin. Downside is we're not getting a Tega Sword with this set. So I don't know what I'm going to do about duplicates and getting all like all the forms on display for the Robos. Because how I wanted to do it was I was going to have each Robo with like Tyranno 50, Leon 50, stuff like that on display in the back with like a little riser. And in front, I was going to have that Sentai Ranger in front of them. That I thought that would be a cool way to display it with like posing and everything, and then having the rings in front as well. And I found these little display pedestals that actually light up, and they have all the colors needed. And for black, I would have it, light up purple, like red, yellow, blue, etc. But I don't think from a cost standpoint I'm gonna be able to like swing getting that many duplicates of set 1 and 2, because then I'm gonna have auxiliary mechs and Robos just duplicates like crazy. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that for now. But let's take a look at what this spot right here ended up being, which is obviously the Wolf Deca River 50. So that is the weapon that's included. So now all of them are there. And the thing that's really curious me is like, this is the full team, all 5, and we have empty spot right here. Now, normally the 6th would show up in like the second wave or this and that, depending on how they're set up. But it says right here, please stay tuned for further information on the remaining 2 lineup items that have yet to be revealed. So I'm just like, what are they going to include? Like, it could be the Ring Hunter. I don't know. So and we have until July, so I feel like I don't think they're going to reveal it until after Mini Plus Set 2 releases on June 2nd. So it may be something that hasn't shown up in the show yet. Because usually when something, with how they handle Kamen Rider, and it's a different writer, a different person in charge of it, but usually when it's Kamen Rider, they like to be like, oh, this is the fastest we've had like a form be revealed because it just debuted in the show. Whereas Super Sentai, it's not handled in that regards, in that case, because we don't get as many releases from a Udo standpoint, because you have the Udos and the Mini Plas, whereas Kamen Rider is just the Sodos. But I digress. It's time for Mini Plus Set 3. Love the logo. Love the box with the whole like lightning, black lightning, and the red. Like, this is gonna be a delicious looking box. And then on the other side we have the freaking like quarter blood moon on there. I'm like, oh. Bandai does not miss when it comes to box art for their candy toys. I wish the Sodos at least came in some sort of box like this instead of a plain box. But obviously the Mini Plas, or the Udos and the Sodos, don't come in fancy boxes. Things like the Super Shoto and the SMPs and everything else, those do. And premium Bandai Sodos come in nice boxes. But like, man, this box, like, they come in the box like this. I'm talking about the full big box. But let's look at the lineup. Obviously, August 500 yen per box without tax, 550 yen with tax. We have our black Daizyujin. It looks so good. The only downside is I'm assuming that anything that's gold or red is a sticker. I'm hoping at least the horns on Triceratops are not, they don't look like they need stickers. They look like they're just plastic molds, so that makes me somewhat happy. The two teeth on the saber-toothed tiger are definitely stickers, so that's gonna hurt my feelings. So they flat out want it to be known this is not like the DX Robo Universe one that's releasing or the Super Minipla version, because these ones don't combine. It's just as is in the combined form. So they've adjusted the proportions and details to make it proportionally accurate. Whereas, when you combine them, they're not always going to be, there's going to be some little things that are a little bit off, but they've done a lot to make sure it's nice and proportionate. I'm not looking forward to the stickers right here, because you can tell right in here, right there, red eyes, right here, right there, right there. It's gonna break me, isn't it? Oh, and these are each individual stickers as well. That's gonna be this is gonna be a lot of stickers. Oh, that nose of the mammoth shield can be moved down. We even have the sword to proportion. This looks great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm complaining right now about the stickers. I'll probably complain while I'm putting together about the stickers, but this looks so good. And the mini plows have had great range of motion, so I'm really excited to see how it's gonna be when I get it. And then we have the Wolf Deca River 50. I know it's a wolf. I have on the Toku Tonic Shift, when we were showing the scans of it and this and that for the first time, I thought it was a seahorse. You can't tell me. You look at this and I was like, that could be a seahorse, right? So now, ever since I said that, it's just been stuck in my head. And I do like the molding color. So we have this almost like maroon, darker red. We have the lighter red right there. We have the nice gold, and we kind of have this like more orange gold. And then we have the silver. Like, they got the color down really good, which I love when they do that. And this is the Tegasaur Deca Claw. This looks cool. I like it. I finally figured out, because the Tegasword Blue was very like one-sided with the big the lion arm, and so it was kind of, but like once you adjust the legs right in the set, they do stand up very easily. So this is after some adjustments, you'll be able to get it to stand up right. But it looks really cool. I like it. I'm thinking right now, if I'm not going to get dupes of Tegasword, I'm going to keep this one on display with everything else, but I'm going to have to figure out. And also, this part right here, you have an interchangeable claw part, so it could be more scaled to the size. I love that. And the way they molded it with the joints, the posability of the arm, no qualms with that. It's going to have good range of motion, which I'm okay with. And like I said, it says right here, to combine the Tegasword Deca Claw, you will need a Tegasword from set 1, which is on sale, or set 2, which comes out June 2nd. This is the lineup and how it is. 6 boxes total. See how these are just 4 boxes right there, and then this is 2. If they just did this with the Tegasword being 4, then we had blue and yellow Tegasword, or green and black, like, I would be able to get extra Tegaswords. But that's not the case. I'm still kind of salty about it. So yeah, it's not too bad. And they have the set version, which is where you get the box. This is why I'm talking about the boxes. Like, dude, this box is so good. Like, look at this box. This is the best box, I think. This one, this might go down as one of my favorite Minipla boxes out of all of them. Like, I'm just saying right now because this looks so good. I like it a lot, and yeah, we can see some more posability. Obviously, you can see the image from the box right here. They recreated it with them. And there's some things that are actually releasing as of today. So the SG Sentai Ring Set 2 is now on sale. And that's I haven't gotten any of the rings outside of like the magazines, the magazine ring, and I have the soundtrack in my Bai warehouse that I need to send out. And this is coming out in December. I'm still on the fence about this, but I do, if I want to be a completionist, I need it for this. But that's also the rest of the stuff we've already been over. So yeah, I mean that's a cool announcement. I'm still kind of salty, I guess you could say, about how the Tegasword Robos are being released. Um, if I find sets cheap on Bai, like I saw a full box set of set 1 on Bai, and it was like $22, and I should have got it because it sold. Um, I was like, if I can get a set for under 25, I would get it because realistically, I would need. Well, I would say I would only need 3 to the main 5 because I would not keep Take a Sword Red as just red. I would do the wolf attachment for it, so that would still be the team of 5. So I'd only need 3. So realistically, that'd be like what, $75 at max, plus the shipping and this and that. So I'd spend about 115, which is, for buying dupes, that's not that bad. Like the Soto Gavv dupes, the amount of dupes I bought, I didn't want to say how much I've spent. It hurt my feelings and it was obnoxious. But yeah, that's it for this week in Candy Toys. Are you excited for the Minipla set and this one, especially with the Black Daizyujin? Like that's gonna be really cool to have on display. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on the shelf with my Gozyuger stuff, or because I do have the clear color Daizyujin and I have the Dragon Caesar clear color pre-ordered, and I do have the regular Minipla versions of those. I may just put them all on one shelf and just have like a Daizyujin shelf. Um, if only I got more Die Ranger stuff. But yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I'm a hairline away from 1,500 subs. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.